Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe. It's tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. Just to let you know how the reading's going to go, we do your weekly check-in first. Then we have a look at more specifically your work, stroke finance, and we also have a look at your love life during the week. I'd like to say, guys, thanks ever so much for joining me this week for your reading. And yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hi there, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart, guys. This is your week ahead reading. We're looking at the 15th to the 21st of June 2020. For the reading this week, guys, we are using the Dark Mansion Tarot. I haven't used this in a minute. For a long time this hasn't been used. I love this deck so much, and it's actually the deck that I use to take all my thumbnails for the videos a lot of the time. So I've got two of these, one of the regular, this is the regular, and I've also got the large version. Really in love with this deck, so I thought, yeah, let's get this one out. So yeah, we're going to use the Dark Mansion Tarot. And we're going to use the Dark Mansion Tarot. I think we're going to use that for the career reading. We'll use this for the career reading. We're going to use the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot deck. Usually I would use this as my private study deck, actually. But I was using it yesterday evening, and I really love just the imagery, so I thought I'd just use it for the YouTube reading. So we're going to use this one for your general reading. So we're looking at general with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, and we're looking at your career reading with the Dark Mansion Tarot. And for your love reading, we're going to use probably my favourite deck of all, besides this one, close to the Dark Mansion Tarot, the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. I'm using my trimmed deck as well, the deck that I trimmed and edged myself, so I'm going to use this one for the love reading. And finally, for your spiritual advice, we are using the Crazy Sexy Love Notes, which I just started using, I think, last week. I really love it, by Chris Carr. Finally, I forgot to mention, if we want to clarify anything, I'm using my miniature Bohemian Tarot. You get this from, oh God, I can't even remember the site that I get this from, but it's such a good deck. It's an indie deck, really beautiful. So we're going to use that as a miniature, all right? Okay, guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading, 15th through to the 21st of June. 2020. So we are going to do your general reading for the week, your career, and also your love reading. All right, let's make a start. So it's time to take charge. Two of Wands is all about taking charge. Sometimes this card is ruled by baby Aries, so it's more about kind of, you know, starting up a business enterprise, or you could be starting up a partnership. It's usually about career, business, but, you know, Two of Wands can also be the safe place. So staying within your borders, for example, is the Two of Wands energy. Two of Wands is also making a plan of action. You've got the Ace of Wands, the idea, then the Two of Wands putting a plan into place, and then Three of Wands launching it as well. Let's have a look at the next one showing here. So the Page of Swords energy showing here. Page of Swords is usually for me email and information showing here, but also the Page of Swords, I mean, I try not to read too kind of generally on the tarot, because I think that you miss out so much when you do that. To me, it looks like somebody's trying to sabotage your plan. That's how it looks to me, because I've got this, whenever I see this sword, kind of, can you see how the sword looks like it's about to go into the back? So it just looks like you need to be mindful of somebody trying to maybe sabotage some form of a plan that you have here as well. There could also be some information perhaps coming to you. It looks to me like it's about a new enterprise. So you could be receiving information, Page of Swords, about a new business enterprise as well, with the Two of Wands energy showing there. No, I actually feel that this is more about receiving news, because the Page of Swords would be the information card, and the Two of Wands would be the business enterprise, and this could be abundance. So I just feel that you could be receiving some emails or news concerning a new enterprise with the Two of Wands, and I think that this could bring abundance perhaps. This is something that could bring a lot of money perhaps, with the Empress energy showing here. The Knight of Wands energy, and that money could come probably quite quickly with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is fast, it's fast movement showing here. But also I think that you need to, perhaps, Knights also represent quests and exploration. And that Knight of Wands is also a card about movement. So it almost feels to me like you need to kind of perhaps with this Knight of Wands energy focus on moving towards or exploring, because he's ruled by Sagittarius, explore how you can create or how you can expand on this perhaps, because the Empress is a number 3 card. It rules the number 3s and it's all about growth and expansion. So maybe you need to explore how you can grow this thing. Because I just feel some of you guys might receive news about a new business enterprise. Maybe there is a need to explore how you can grow something here, how you can expand, how you can nurture it, because the Empress is all about nurturing and the Knight seems to be exploring that Empress showing there. Let's have a look at the final card. However, the King of Swords is reversed. So is it a case that this is misinformation or this is the wrong information with the King of Swords in the reverse? I actually feel that looking at this card, it kind of cancels everything out. I know that we've got a major arcana, but it doesn't matter. To me, this cancels out everything in the reading. So I actually feel that the advice is that you're going to receive information on a new business enterprise for some of you Scorpios here. And that information will be something like, you know, you can make a lot of money because we're seeing growth and expanse through the Empress energy. And some of you guys will be very kind of seduced, I think, with this Knight of Wands energy by the potential for how much money you can make. But I think it's trying to advise you that the information is wrong with the King of Swords in the reverse. I think it's trying to inform you that whatever the information that's coming through on those 4 cards there, Scorpio, I think it's saying it's wrong with the King of Swords in the reverse, because that's misinformation. The information is not wrong, it's not right, it's not honest as well, and it's not moral. Okay, so it looks to me like this is probably a scam with the King of Swords in the reverse. So I would say be mindful of any type of scams that kind of say to you, you can make a huge amount of money. Because they may also say, you know, the information, the universe might be saying to you as well, Scorpio, you're going to receive some information, an email about a business enterprise, okay, and how you can make some fast growth, you know, how your income can grow really fast through that. I think that this would be, you know, so the income, which is the money growth with the Empress, would be really fast with that Knight of Wands. I think this is misinformation with the King of Swords in reverse. I think that with the King of Swords being a criminal activity as well, and not a legal activity, I think that if you get emails through saying that you can make lots of money through something in a really fast time, I think with the King of Swords in reverse, it's telling you that this is probably going to be a scam, okay? So just be mindful of that. The situation looks really enticing, very tempting, but I think it's a scam. What's happening in terms of career? The Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is often a card about reminiscing about the past. And on this card here, it's clear that there's nobody else around this woman. She's just reminiscing. She's looking at old photos. She's, you know, there's a lot of nostalgia here with the Six of Cups. Some of you guys might be reminiscing here with the Six of Cups energy here. The High Priestess. So I think that you might be secretly reminiscing perhaps with the High Priestess energy here, because the High Priestess is like secrecy. It's like things that are hidden. I think that you're maybe secretly, so reminiscing about the past, probably very secretly with that High Priestess, or maybe there's something hidden here with the High Priestess energy showing here. The Tower. I think that a secret is being revealed here, because the High Priestess is a secret and the Tower expels it. So it looks like a secret in work. So some of you guys next week, on the 15th to the 21st, are kind of reminiscing about the past. And I think that there is a secret being revealed. I don't know whether it's connected to that or not. Via a King of Pentacles. So this is the boss. I see a secret being revealed via a King of Pentacles, via a boss. I'm wondering if he's going to tell us what this is about. The Ace of Cups. So something new. I think that there's something new coming in your jobs, whatever it is that you do here, Scorpio. A secret High Priestess is going to be revealed by this King of Coins, and it's about something new. All right, I think that this is something standalone with the Six of Cups. So I'm going to say in terms of work, Scorpio, some of you guys will have a week of reminiscing about the past. Maybe you're working from home. Maybe you want to get back in the office. Maybe you're reminiscing about a time when you spent time with your friends, talking in work. Whatever the case is, you're reminiscing about something to do with the past. And it's a very fond memory, I think, here. But I think the major news for the 15th to the 21st, Scorpio, is that there's a revelation here. There's a secret here, something that was hidden, High Priestess. it's going to come out suddenly. It's just like this sudden thing coming out, like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. It's coming from this guy here, this King of Coins, the boss. And I think that this person is going to be revealing something new. Something new. I don't think it's bad. It's the Ace of Cups, but there's a new thing that's being revealed here with that Ace of Cups. Finally, in terms of love, what have we got for Scorpio? The Six of Pentacles. To me, this is a balanced and a fair relationship. Sometimes, though, this can be a player as well because he's giving to many people. Let's have a look at the next one. And sometimes this can be socio-economic problems with a relationship, or one partner seems to elevate themselves or think that they're higher than the other. We've got an Emperor showing here as well. So emperors are usually married or their partners, or this can be somebody who wants to restore balance. So perhaps balance is being restored. Six of Coins is balance, and the restoration is order. So balance and order are being restored, perhaps, showing here. Page of Cups energy. So Page of Cups would usually be new love or new feelings, with the Page of Cups energy showing here. Let's have a look at the next one. The Knight of Wands again. Another Knight of Wands like on here. Pursuing a new relationship. This looks like pursuing with the Knight of Wands a new relationship showing here. Queen of Swords. Is somebody being criticised for pursuing a new relationship? Because the Queen of Swords is quite critical, isn't she? And you can see that the finger is out like this. Some of you guys may be being criticised for pursuing a new relationship. Perhaps there's a divorce or something. Maybe you're receiving a payout from, you know, a previous, but they're not reversed. No, actually, I think what this is that some of you guys are restoring some balance, because the balance and order, because the Emperor is all about balance and order. It's all about order. So this is about restoring. Balance is the Six of Coins and order is the Emperor. So I think there's a balance and there's a restoration of balance and order here for some of you Scorpios as you pursue with the Knight of Wands energy a new relationship. So you may have divorced someone, Scorpio, or a relationship ended with someone, and now you're restoring balance and order back to your life by pursuing a new relationship. But I think that you're probably going to receive some criticism on that for some reason. Let's have a look why you'd be receiving criticism for pursuing a new relationship. Why would Scorpio be receiving criticism for pursuing a new relationship? Why would they be pursuing criticism for pursuing a new relationship in two cards? Because the World. So something ending, the ending of the cycle, which I'm imagining is a relationship previously that you had has ended. Wow, Page of Cups energy. It's almost like a cycle has ended and you're just pursuing something new. It's almost like somebody's saying to you, you should wait a while. Because I'm getting the World, which is the cycle is complete. So you've completed a cycle in another relationship, and now with the Page of Cups, you're off to something new. There's a new, you know, there's new romance. As soon as you've completed a cycle, you've gone into a new romance with that Page of Cups energy showing there. Okay, and I think that, and it feels like. We'll pull the other cards as well. I only asked for two, but there's a couple more that I wanted to check out here as well, Scorpio. Feels like somebody's criticising you and saying, well, you've just finished in this relationship, the World, and now you're going for something new. It's almost like the Knight of Swords is quick, it's rapid. And we've got the Death card as well, rapid change. It's almost like somebody saying this change is too quick. It's too quick. Because this is rapid, this is quick change. Death and the Knight of Swords is like a rapid, sudden change. Sudden change. So I actually feel that what's going on here... yeah, I actually feel that what's going on here is that, so I don't want to pull too many cards because it gets too confusing. I only actually asked for two, and I only want to keep these two here. What I feel is happening here is that you are restoring balance and order back to your world, Scorpio, for some of you in love. And I feel that you do this by pursuing a new relationship. But you're receiving some heavy criticism for it, because this person is saying to you, but you've only finished your relationship with this other person and you're already involved in something new. You know, this change is too quick. It's too quick. You need to kind of just take more time out. But what should Scorpio say to that? What should Scorpio say to that? What should Scorpio say to that in two cards? Scorpio should say the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is all about learning or putting effort into something, with the Eight of Coins energy showing here, and the Three of Wands energy. So Three of Wands is expanding your horizon. So you should say, I want to work towards expanding my horizons now. So I want to work to, because the Eight of Coins is working towards something, and the Three of Wands is expanding your horizons or getting to know other people. So you should say, well, look, you might think that, you might criticize me for pursuing new relationships when I've just finished with somebody else. But at the end of the day, I want to restore balance and order back to my world. So yeah, I want to restore it. I want to pursue a new relationship. This person says, what are you doing? You just entered a relationship and you're just going into something new. This is too quick. This change is just too quick. Why don't you give yourself some time? So your comeback should be, well, I want to work on getting to know other people. I want to work on branching out. Three of Wands is branching out. I want to work with the Three of Coins on branching out and expanding my horizons and getting to know different people. And what's the reason that Scorpio would want to do that? What's the reason that Scorpio would want to do that in 2 cards? Because the Judgment energy showing here. So it's all about releasing yourself, I think, with the Judgment energy showing there. Okay, the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is a card about failure, or it's a card about deception. So it's all about releasing. And I don't know whether that's failure or not. That might just be failure. So it's all about, I think, you want to do it because of Judgment and the Seven of Swords. So usually the Judgment and the Seven of Swords would be somebody who's getting their karma, especially if they've been bad, for example. Okay, so this may be kind of giving payback to the individual. Maybe the person that you finished with hurt you or something like that. But then I don't see why you would be criticised for going into another relationship if you were to go out of a relationship with somebody who was deceptive. Sometimes the Seven of Swords and Judgment is getting payback for, this is getting your just desserts. Judgment is karmic, so getting your just desserts for, getting your judgment. Getting your just desserts for bad behaviour with the Seven of Swords energy. So maybe some of you guys want to show somebody something here. Maybe you want to show somebody, I can do without you. Maybe you want to give them their payback, for example. So it could be that as well. Maybe some of you guys want to release yourself from failure. Maybe you want a kind of a transformation now. Maybe you feel with the Seven of Swords you failed in something. You failed in a relationship, that type of thing. Whatever the case is, to be honest with you, Scorpio, it's your business and nobody else's. All right, let's have a quick rundown of the cards then before we go to the spiritual advice. So firstly, for general, I think the universe is telling you, be careful of scams. You've got this King of Swords reversed. That's a scam. That's misinformation. That's a lie. It's basically the King of Swords. They're not giving you the truth. So you're probably, in general, the universe is saying, if you receive messages, emails about a business enterprise, the Two of Wands, in which you can make rapid money, you can make an abundance of money, and it's going to be really quick when you get this money. It's coming from a scammer, King of Swords in the reverse. This person probably requires either you to click on a link that you shouldn't be clicking on so that they can set viruses or infiltrate your computer, things like that. Or maybe they're asking you for money and they don't intend to do anything for it or to help you in any way. So be mindful of that. It's probably a scam. In terms of work, some of you guys I'm seeing reminiscing about something from the past. But more than anything, I think that there is a secret high priestess that's going to be revealed with that tower between the 15th and the 21st of June 2020. It's coming from this boss, this King of Pentacles energy, and it looks like it's about something new coming in, something new that's opening up with the Ace of Cups energy showing there. Finally, in terms of love, some of you guys are trying to restore some balance, I think, and order to your world by pursuing new relationships. But I think with the Queen, it could be with the Queen of Swords, it could be with this person. But I think more than anything, you may receive criticism on that. And that criticism will be because you've ended one relationship, the world, and you're entering into another one. And somebody thinks it's too fast. With the Knight of Swords and the Death card, the change is too rapid, it's too fast. You should leave it for a while. Your retort to that would be, well, I want to work on expanding my horizons. I want to work on getting to know other people. I want to work on making, networking and making connections with others and reaching out to others here because I need to show maybe somebody that I'm getting on with my life because this is kind of like karma for somebody's bad, somebody's receiving karma for bad deeds. So maybe it's about showing somebody that actually I've moved on. I'm not mourning you any longer, that type of thing. So it's as much for your self-esteem as anything as well. let's finally look at the spiritual advice. The spiritual advice, Scorpio, is you did it. Brilliant. So it says, hurrah. Not hurrah, it's hooray, sorry. Hooray. Success is here or just around the corner. You've worked hard and your efforts are paying off. I'm sure you had this last week. Congratulate yourself and truly savor your fantastic victory. Just remember that success comes in cycles, so we can't be at the top of our game 24/7. We succeed, celebrate, rest, renew, and succeed again. Know where you are in this journey. You did it before and you'll do it again and again. I'm sure this was for you guys last week. Fantastic. Same message coming through. Success is around the corner, guys. Savor it and enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Okay. Maybe what's hidden and being revealed is from this person. Maybe this is an award that you're getting. It does look like a trophy, doesn't it? So maybe some of you guys are receiving an award. That type of thing. All right, my darlings, that is your reading for the week, Scorps. You guys know I've got lots of love for Scorpio. If you'd like to order a reading, click on the link in the comment section or the end screen. That's it. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.